Hello. Welcome.
Hello.
That's it?
Hello.
Hey! There we go, right? Some smiles, some energy.
Yeah.
Right? A little bit about me, Richard. Touched on it a little bit. Born and raised here in Las Vegas. Second generation in Las Vegas. Family's been in the hospitality business on one side of it for a significant amount of time. I never thought I wanted to do this as a career. But like duck to water, it was just really easy for me. Passed up being a firefighter, wasting my parents and the government's money on a college degree I don't use, and this is what I do now.
Can you mention the Special Forces?
I'm
in awe of you.
I
So
was
just
a
say-
U.S. Army Ranger straight out of high school for 6 years. 2nd Battalion, then the 3rd Battalion. I went to Panama in '89. Chased Pablo Escobar around Colombia in the 90s. Finished my last combat deployment in a little movie you guys probably know called Black Hawk Down.
Ooh, one of my favorites.
After that, I figured enough bullets had come my way, and being a Vegas person and odds, I decided to take the luck I have and leave the table.
Yes.
So
Thank
from
you
there,
for your service, Chris.
from there,
Absolutely.
I started as a busboy and
My
a line
hero.
cook at Andre's, the place downtown that he was talking about, and a gentleman you'll meet later. You know how they say sometimes you learn everything you needed to know in the 5th grade? That's sort of what I feel from Andre. That's the basis he gave me. The level of service and professionalism. Of course, I expanded my knowledge at the Bellagio, other properties. I'm a glutton for punishment. I love openings.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I do too. Something about
With openings, there's a lot of change that we're going to have to absorb. Someday the stand might be there. Someday we might move it over there. Next day we move it right back. Just, be willing, be flexible.
Yeah.
This project, when Richard came to me in the 39 seconds he pitched it, I'm on board.
Yeah.
I've been doing this, it'll be 30 years this August. And to do something new, to have the same mindset of take care of the guests, make them happy, go home, rinse and repeat.
Yep.
Right? It's also hard to find someone, it's really great to be in a place where I can learn again. That's, doing something different, learning something new. It's been a while. And then when Denise told me that she has a hand-picked staff for me to work with, definitely, sealed the deal on this. Just
Until
a little
you
bit.
met us.
Until you met us. Now I'm a little worried. The management staff, yeah, be careful of them. I take this, I joke and I enjoy what I do, but I do take it serious. We spend a lot of our time away from our family. We miss holidays. We miss special occasions. So I like to feel really good about walking out that door at the end of the night. So one of the things, I really like to, confidence. I want you to be confident at the table. I want you to wax poetic at the table, right? Not a whole lot of ums and ahs, right? Confidence is successful repetition with knowledge to back it up, right? When you go to that table, I want you to be confident. I want you to be able to suggest. I want you to be able to talk, right? That's one of the things that, Richard and service that we were really interested in and delivering. For our team, being in the Special Forces, team is really important to me. So trust, trust your employee. Trust the person's going to be there. Trust the person is doing the job. Why do you go to a doctor, your certain doctor? Why do you go to your mechanic? Why do you go to your hairstylist? Because you trust them. So when we build that trust with our guests, they're coming back. They're going to ask for you. They're going to sit down and just put themselves in your hands, right? And have a good evening. That's one of the things I like to do. I go, barring any allergies, you want me to handle this for you? And just all you have to do is pay the bill at the end. A lot of people enjoy that. Respect what we do. This is a profession. Respect each other, and then respect the guest's time and money. There's a lot of places they can go. We're gonna respect them. Welcome and thank you. Main two things of a restaurant. Welcome to the restaurant. Thank you for dining. And can Never say thank you enough on the way out. And then timeliness. Just be where you need to be. Pre-shift, be a pre-shift on time. Be to work at time. I know a light can change, and I know Las Vegas and the cone problem we have here. So if you're going to run late, call. Let us know, right? Because your fellow employees counting on you to be there for your station. And, 5 minutes never bothers me. And then we're going to have a good time.
Bothers me.
We're going to have a good time, and we're going to do something new. And that's it for me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go Chris!
Who's next?